welcome to my live, and if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. Happy Friday. We made it. It's the weekend. It's most likely a long weekend for a lot of you. So once you hop on the live and or the replay, say hi in the comments and tell me where you are watching from. I also want to let you know real quick that I'm live in 3 locations this evening, so if you hear me refer to a comment that you don't see in your comment feed, that person may be watching from a different platform. Also, if you are watching from my private Facebook group, if you wouldn't mind, there is a permission link from StreamYard in the description of the video. Clicking that link just allows StreamYard to pin your profile name and pic to your comment. You can truly choose not to click that link. That's a-okay for privacy reasons, but just know that if you don't click the link, then your comment will show up as Facebook user. I'll still say hi. I just won't know. I may not know specifically who I'm saying hi to, although I am cheating on my phone. So with that, oh, and if at any time during the live or the replay you like this project and you think others should see it, or if you just want to help out my small little channel, make sure you spread the chalk love around town, around Facebook land, YouTube land, and as always, hit that heart button, hit that thumbs up button, turn on any and all notifications, and invite your crafty friends, tag them, and invite them to watch along with you. I see that Jason is watching. I also see that Amanda is watching. She's watching from her sewing room. Are you working on any fun projects? Yeah, one of these days I'll dig my sewing machine out of the garage and maybe start using it. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera because I have some fun things that I've been sitting on that I should have shown you before tonight, but we're going to get with it. So let me flip. So don't mind the green tint to the screen. Anytime I bring in a transfer, it turns green. So I've had these products for a couple of weeks. Let me pull this back up this way. What do I want? This way, but let's flip it that way. I've had these products for a few weeks. I got a head start so that I could play with them. I didn't play with them, but they did launch yesterday, so I wanted to make sure you were aware that they have launched. Super fun products. So let's go ahead and start with this big jumbo box that I have. So this is this is part of the Font Fun 2023 collection. So lots of fun new products, font related, letter related. So so the first product is a 19 by 13 letterboard. So this is what you get, minus the silica gel. So this is a letterboard, and it comes with, looks like 12 tiles. Well, let me get them out. They are wedged in there. I can't get them out. I can't get any traction. They are wedged in there. You might take the tool. This is a letterboard. It comes with, looks like 12 tiles. And they are wedged in there with some cardboard. See, I should have had these packaged ready. I just poked my finger. They are super wedged. Okay, got those. Make sure I'm not bleeding. Amanda says she's working on a cute little circus birthday outfit. Hello, Miss Margie. Okay, so these are the tiles. They slide in and out. So your board will come with 12 little teeny tiny tiles. And I think we'll play with this tonight, but I want to show you everything that that's in the font collection. And you can also buy replacement chips. So here are the white chips. They come in a package of 12. And then here are black chips if you don't really like the white chips. Let me push all this. I messed with my setup yesterday. So now everything is really far forward. So there are also 12 black replaceable chips. So they just slide in and out. And you have 4 different rails. So they just slide. Let me show you up here. So that's one cool little, and then there are 2 fonts that, I think there are 2 fonts that will work with this particular letterboard. So this is the, excuse me, this is the plain letter, sorry, the letterboard font. So and they're perfectly designed to fit the tiles. There's also some emojis and symbols. And then this is the farmhouse. I should have taken them out of the, this is the farmhouse font. And it just has uppercase, numbers, and lowercase. So there's 2 fonts that go with those. And then we have this fun, this is called the Chockable, and let me tell you, the letterboard is $45, and it comes with the 10 tiles, and then each package of replacement tiles is $12.60. And then this is called the Chockable Chip Base. And what's cool about this is, so it's just a base that is, it's very similar to the board and base. If you've ever used that surface. The cool thing about this is your tiles fit in there. Any of your chockable shapes fit in there, like the 5x12 rectangle will fit in there. You can fit the 6-inch shapes. They fit in there. Any of the past shapes, like this is the lemon banner. So the little lemon shapes, those will fit in there. They're kind of top heavy, but they would fit in there. So it's really cool, really versatile. There's a bunch of transfers that launch on the 11th for Halloween, autumn, Christmas that will fit in there. And I will have a lot of that posted this weekend. And this base is, and let me I had to write all this out. The base is $9.30. The 2 letterboard fonts are, since they're a size D transfer, they are $25.80. And then the last kit, and I'm not for sure how long these will, I know that the chockable base and the tiles, I believe, are in the new catalog. I did not see the letterboard, and I did not see this next product, but that doesn't mean it's not there. I just wasn't looking very well. So this is the Couture Boutique Chockable Chips Pennant Banner. So you get, I don't know how much you get. You get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get 12 pennant banners. You get a slew of beads, and you get some twine. So there's all sorts of fun things you can do with this. And these are the same texture as this chockable letterboard tile. Like, if you wanted to spell out happy birthday, though, you'd have to get 2 of these because it's 1 letter shy of having enough for happy birthday. Just saying. So this is a fun, cute little fun kit. And the nice thing about the Couture Boutique surface is that if you use this for congratulations or happy birthday or happy fall, that's not what you're stuck with. You can totally redesign on these pennant banner pieces as well as the tiles. And that you can paint them with chalk paste. You can design on them with chalk paste, and then it's going to come right off and you can redesign on it. So, and then there is a font that goes with the banners. Goes alongside. This is this serif monogram font, and it's a letter E, the size E transfer. So it is actually 3330, but it comes with all of your uppercase. It comes with some flourishes down here, and it comes with the EST, the established, and then it comes with all of your letters. It's pretty fun. I'm excited to use this. I'm a sucker for banners, so I'm going to put that down there. I figure out which fonts I'm going to use. So we're going to do a really quick project. I think we'll use the farmhouse one. So let's take it out of its package. So how's everyone doing on a Friday? Does everyone have a long weekend? I know Amanda's getting ready for a certain person's party. I'm sorry, it took this, my screen turns, the transfers turn everything green. Okay, so I'm going to work with a couple of different transfers. I have not used the Life is Sweet transfer either. And so I thought I'd show you kind of a fun little letterboard hack that some of the designers have been doing. So I'll go through my normal spiel. These are silkscreen reusable transfers. I know if you've been here for more than a minute, you know that you could probably say my spiel in your sleep. These are silkscreen reusable transfers. They are reusable about 8 to 12 times, depending on how well you take care of them. So that means that you need to put this away in storage. So before you put it away in storage, you need to note that this is the back side, so that when you're finished cleaning and you're ready to store it away, you know that the transfer goes on this side. So you can write the word back, or you can write the transfer name, just something that denotes that this is the back side. Some designers will clip a little corner off. That way they know that if this corner is clipped on the transfer and this corner is clipped on the backer sheet, that you've got those matched up and they're right. Whatever works for you. And so I'm going to write the same thing on the back here. Farmhouse font. And you'll also note on this one that Jason says 4-day weekend. And Amanda says she's off all next week, so you can get some stuff done. You're going to be a busy lady. So you'll also notice that this transfer also has these lines. These are suggested cut lines. And with this particular transfer, because they fit perfectly with the tiles, I would stay pretty spot on with your cutting. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over just so that I have a smooth surface. I'm going to get my transfer trimmers. And I'm not going to, I may have to do every line, I don't know. So I'm going to use the popsicles from this transfer as an embellishment. And I'm going to use, so it would be really cute. Let's rethink this. Yep, we'll just use these, but I want to use this font for Life is Sweet. So I know I need the S. I'm going to cut around the S. You can't see what I'm doing. I'll need the S and the T and the W from this line. Come on. So I'm just scoring my transfer. You could cut it apart, but you'd end up with, especially with this transfer, 50 bajillion different pieces. And I just don't have time to keep up with that many pieces of backer sheet. So I try to keep them intact like this. So I just score the transfer. So I just lift it up, put my scissors between the transfer and the backer sheet, and I just score down that line. I'm going to need the L. I think I need to either sharpen or clean my transfer trimmers. Okay. So I need to come up here I need to go over here to the I. I should have probably done this ahead of time. One of those things. Except for I'm going to use the uppercase L and the uppercase S. So life is, so I need an F and an E from here. I'm making myself dizzy. So I'm just scoring all the letters that I need. And then I need an uppercase L and an uppercase F. Oh, S. So 2 more letters and I should be done. We'll do this one. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly try to pull these off to make sure I have, even though I know some of them are duplicate. If you're just hopping on, we're using the new Fun Font 2023 collection. So I have Life is, and I'm just quickly pulling these so that I know I have enough. And I did the E. So I have already 2 E's and a T. I don't need an S or another I. And then let's do an exclamation point. Unless I didn't spell right. Which could very easily be the case. Okay. So I have another, oh wait, Life is Sweet. So that's uppercase is, I don't even know if I did that right. So Life is, find one left. Okay. So now I can move this out of my way, which was my purpose. So let's flip out. Just we'll leave the letterboard here, and that's kind of the surface we'll work on. The camera is over tilted to the front. It's still kind of crooked, but that's okay. Okay, so let's fix all these letters. Wait, this one goes here for my other eye. I know it's kind of tedious, but so now I just got to figure out colors. I'm going to use the popsicles on chalk suede paper. Yeah, I probably should have had this done already, but that's okay. If you need to hop off, I won't be offended. So it's kind of a last minute. I kind of forgot. I told you I was going to go live. So I'm just kind of realigning these to make sure they're somewhat. So let's do those. So let's get some. I think I'll do Life Is in black. And then we'll do Sweet in whatever colors we're going to do the popsicles. So some fun, bright colors. So I'm just going to pull some colors. I'm going to use that much. It's like coral look like. Hopefully it's new. It is. Okay, we'll use these colors. So I've got Couture Coral, Wild Lime, Couture Teal, and Dream Car. I don't know if I call this Couture Coral or Couture Teal. I get them mixed up. I always get them mixed up. Okay, so let's bring in our black. We'll do these two. So I need 5 colors. So let's pull in yellow, I think. Okay. And you'll notice I did not fuzz because the tiles are a boutique the boutique surface, kind of like the board and base. What else? Some of the older gallery boards are that boutique surface, so you don't really necessarily need to fuzz. It just kind of depends on the stickiness of your transfer, but I didn't think these were very sticky. Okay, so let's get our black. Let's just go ahead and flip this over. And notice it does have 2 hangy keyhole hang strips. Let's just put this down. We'll use that as our work surface. Okay, so let's get our black and a squeegee. Let's just make a cute little letterboard. And again, these are they are a reusable surface. They are a cleanable surface, so if you go over the edge of your transfer, or you boo-boo, or you just plain don't like the color, you can take it off and redo it. I personally prefer the black boutique surface. There's something about the white one. It has a little bit more texture. So sometimes the paste feathers, but the cool thing is you do have options since they do come in black and white. I'll also let you know that there's a new surface that's coming out in July. It will be a 9x12. It'll be the same boutique board. It'll just be the actual board so that you can pop it into any frame, that 9x12 frame that you want, or you can pop it in and out of if you have an Aiden 9x12 board. There's also going to be a new higher end board coming back out that was an original Couture product before my time, called the Verity. It's really, really fancy, really pretty. So you could pop that boutique board in and out of that frame as well, but it'll be white on one side and it'll be black on the other. So be looking out for that. I'm just going to dry these really quick. And you can paint these tiles with the chalk paste. You could probably totally sand them down, although I wouldn't, because then you lose the redesign factor. But you can paint them with the chalk paste, and then when you're done with that color and that sand, you can wipe it right off. Oh, I need my eye again. So I might as well. I need to do the E's before all that dries. Sometimes I wish they'd make multiples of some of the vowels, but let's see if this works. I'm just gonna pop it in there, let it kind of hang out and dry. Okay, so I'm done with that one. Let's pull our E's back out. If you do have to repeat letters like this, make sure you get a really good clean sweep or clean swipe. That way there's a lot less paste that might dry in the silk screen, because then you can do what I call like second and third generation chalking like this before you have to clean it. Margie says, can you put the letterboard in a stand? You probably could. It's going to need to be a substantial stand because it's a pretty sturdy, there's some weight to this letterboard, but you probably could. You could probably also lean it up against something. Or you could staple a hanger, like a twine hanger. What am I doing? To it. Perhaps. I would put some pretty hefty hardware on it if you're going to hang it. But I'd say as long as the stand is substantial. Okay, so let's do this S next. And I've seen some designers paint this whole thing white. You could paint it black. You could paint it whatever color you wanted. It is very striking in white. But I kind of also just like this natural wood look too. So let's go on to the last word. Sweet. I think I'm getting more on my fingers than I am. Oh, I forgot I was going to do different colors. So let's backtrack a bit because we can. Let me push some of this away. I forgot we were going to do different colors. So I need to bring my S back out. Let's get some wipes and some paper towels. You forgot to remind me, people. And I got to get in a hurry. But I can show you that these are redesignable. Now it's going to make a little bit of a mess at first, but just kind of bear with me. I need a board eraser to get all that thoroughly off. It doesn't help that I have it all over my fingers. Okay, that one's clean. There you go. Can't even tell, except for some of the dirt, that I had a boo-boo. Okay, so now let's clean. Get a towel. Let's clean these two transfers. I have too much stuff around me. This letterboard is really big. I'm going to move the letterboard out of my way a little bit if I can. So if you want to quickly clean a transfer, I just usually put it on a towel. Get it good and sprayed. And then get my board eraser out. You want to make sure your board eraser is wet, otherwise it will make the most horrendous nails on a chalkboard sound. But these work great to clean not only your boards but your transfers. Use one of those. And then while these two dry, we'll move on to the other colors. And so if you have a fuzzing cloth, the microfiber side is perfect for drying your transfers. So let's just pop these into the microfiber side. And we'll let those hang out over here. We'll bring this back in. So these two are for the S and the W. Oh, that means I have to fix the E's too. Shoot. Hey, Miss Ashley. Poop sticks. We are playing with the new letterboard and fonts. And I was going to do something really cute with the word sweet, and I totally bunged it up. So we are just backtracking a wee bit. So I'm showing you how redesignable these little letterboard tiles are. How have you been, Miss Ashley? Miss Ashley, has been curating quite a few vendors for a store in Solomon called the Cowboy Way. So if you're looking for any unique handmade items, you should go check it out. I haven't been there yet, but I've been watching all the stuff that she's posted that she's, oops, I used the wrong wipe, that she's curated. And it all, like, there's freshies and those silicone bead wristlets and all sorts of things, t-shirts, tumblers. I keep trying to talk her into making her glitter pens again. Although the last thing I need are more pens, but they're just so divine. Okay, so let's stick this back in here so we can dry our letters that we miscolored. I think I'm done with that for right now. Although we may need it because I'll have to clean the E again. Okay, so we are playing with the fun new letterboard. Again, this is a 19 by 13 letterboard. It is, looking at my cheat sheet, it is $45, and it comes with the 6 white tiles, but you can also get replacement additional white tiles in packs of 12, or you can get black tiles in packs of 12. Ashley says she's doing good. Hot. Come to Solomon to check the Cowboy Way. You did glitter some pins this week. Woohoo! What are the hours of the Cowboy Way, Ashley? Okay, so we're going to do SW. I think I'm going to do the T in black. So, and I've got Dream Car. We'll do Couture Coral, Sunny Side, Wild Lime, and Teal. So this will be the SWEE. So I know I can do the T and I can do the black exclamation point while everything is drying. Okay. So let's do this really quick. Sorry, I'm going to keep you on for a while. Ashley says this Cowboy Way is open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, Saturday 8 to 12. Well, I'm not getting up at 8, and I have to work at 11. Okay, let's do the exclamation point really fast. One of these days we'll make it over there. But if you're needing a cute little gift, I'd go check there. Okay, there's our exclamation point. So we'll put that over there because we're done with it. Okay. So now let's just go backwards. We'll do teal. So tomorrow is July, so that means new Club Couture transfer. That also means promos and specials. That also means there'll also be a new catalog launch on July 11th. So that means there'll be some sneak peeks between now and then. Yeah, it's my weekend to work at Junk in the Trunk. It's fun. It's 4 hours that I could probably be making something else or making stuff, but it gets me out. It's part of the deal. It's fun to watch, really fun to watch. There's a lot of young people, like 20s and 30s, that come in, and it's fun to watch them buy things, and it's interesting to see what they buy. It's not anything that I would picture them buying, but like a lot of records. For Father's Day weekend, there was a lot of Star Wars memorabilia that was purchased. It's just interesting to watch what people, I think vintage stuff is in again, and I don't know if it ever went out, but it's just interesting to watch what people buy. Definitely not what I was expecting. Okay, so I'm going to try and chalk over the green. I think it'll work okay. I think I pulled enough off. I just want to try to avoid any more cleaning. You know, a lot of people, they buy the vintage plates. It's just weird. The vintage jewelry is really popular. I mean, I don't know how vintage it is, but it's very popular, especially with that younger crowd. So then let's bring in our W. Do we have any plans for the 4th? We will probably be shooting, well, the boys will be shooting off fireworks. I will be cowering in the garage. How about you guys? What do you guys have? What do all y'all have planned for the 4th? So here's the W in Couture Coral. It's probably my second favorite chalk color anyway. I love the bright colors. I think we're gonna smoke. Jason's gonna smoke some hot dog burnt ends. And then we're gonna hope that our the medication that we got for our dogs works. Okay, so I can put that away. Oops, that is super crooked. You're gonna shoot fireworks that you usually don't do much because your dog is scared. We've tried like the Thunder Vest and the Heavenly Hounds. The Heavenly Hounds worked on our other two dogs, but they were pretty chill already. So, but the Heavenly Hounds does not work on these two dogs. And Luna just paces and barks and paces and barks, paces, and then she makes Boris nervous by doing all that. And he peed on a pillow last year, and I literally just put it down on the floor thinking, oh, they can use this as a bed. Maybe it'll calm him down. No. He pottied on it. Okay, so so we talked to my brother-in-law is a veterinarian. So when they were here a month or two ago, I made a point to ask him what kind of meds we should get. Oh, shoot, Robin, you dingbat. So he told us to get trazodone, and so we called the vet a week ago, and they got weighed. So now they got some doggy drugs. Amanda says they'll spend half of it celebrating Thea, and then we're coming to your place for dinner. Come on by. Then we'll actually be with your small group. You're going to have small group that night. That's a good idea. Okay. So here is Life is Sweet. Well, we'll get it worked out. So the next thing I want to do, I'm just going to bring this in. I'm just using it mainly as a surface. So I want to do the popsicles really quick. And I'm also going to use the new chalk suede sheets. They are finally back in stock. I bet I can just use this little strip. We'll just do two, but I may add more to this. But I just want to show you a hack. So if you want to add, you could add anything to this as long as it fits on a tile. So we're going to use these tiles to attach our popsicles once we are done with them. So I think I'm going to move this. This will give me a more solid base. So I'm going to remove the backer sheet off of this, and I'm going to fuss this transfer really, really well. Ashley's asking Amanda how her pictures went. Oh my gosh. She posted one of the pictures, and it is like spot on the kids. Like dead ringer for the kids' personalities. I forgot I needed to do the popsicle stick, so I grabbed some Camel. Ashley, do you know the person that did her pictures? Okay, so because I'm using chalk suede, I really want to make sure that I fuzz this transfer really well. Oops, without sticking it to the package. If you don't, and you go to pull it off, you may risk stretching your transfer. And I know I say that a lot, but on the chalk suede, it will happen. And I definitely want to use this popsicle right here, so I'm going to really fuzz that part for right now. you can wax the chalk suede if you want. I'm just putting my towel down so the rest of this transfer does not stick to this packaging. Amanda says they went, oh, you've seen her work on Facebook. Her pictures always look really good. And Amanda's saying they went really good. Thanks for asking. I was like, wait, do you two know each other? Okay. Let's get the camel out and I'll do this stick. I don't use this color hardly at all. It's a really fun tan, baby poop brown. It's usually the color I get when I color mix. Let's just let that hang out a little bit. Okay, I think we'll do these colors. We'll do that's dream color, but you could use, it's about the same as raspberry sorbet. The raspberry sorbet is a little thick, so I'm not using it. So we'll do dream car or raspberry sorbet up here, and the colors can bleed together a little bit. That might be kind of fun. And if they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. We'll do a little bit of yellow, sunny side. It's a wee bit thick, but I'm going to go down into the teal a little bit just to blend them together. Might come back in just a skosh. Make sure I didn't get any sunny side on that squeegee, so I think we're good. I'm just going to blend that a little bit. And then let's come in here with the teal. I'm going to paste up from the stick so I don't get any into, hopefully, any into the stick. So my goal is to eventually get my laser going, and then I can make some, okay, so when you're pulling off of the, I'll hold that thought. When you're pulling off of the chalk suede, you want to make sure that you pull up. Don't pull back towards you, because that's when your transfer is going to stick really hard and your transfer will actually curl up. So you want to pull straight up toward the ceiling. I probably shouldn't have stuck it all the way down this way, but I did. So let's just stick that there. So there is our cute little popsicle. So we'll let that, I'm going to cut that part away so I can work down here, but still let that dry. So we'll do one more popsicle. I'm going to figure out which popsicle I want to use. Let's use the one that has the bite taken out of it. And since we have two colors that we didn't use, we'll use those two colors. Okay, so let's get our camel back out. Sorry it's taken me a while, but I don't have anywhere to go, so I'll still hang. If you guys need to go, you can. If you want to keep hanging with me, you go right ahead. So let's throw those into the used bin up there. Put these away once I don't need them. Find. Oh, I moved my stuff around, so now I can barely reach. I can use this one. And use a multi-tool for the other color. So now let's bring out, these colors don't look very whippy together, but we'll go with it anyway. Yeah, it's gonna look kind of funny, but that's okay. That's way too much. Okay, so this is Couture Coral. That's going to be fun. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the multi-tool, which that one has blue on it. And I'm going to use it to kind of make this curvy, go around this curvy area.
Yeah, they were up 3-0. They were up 2-0.
So answer this question. Do you prefer like the fountain type fireworks, or do you like the artillery shells that go up in the sky? Or are you more a sparkler girl? Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorites. I prefer the fountains and the sparklers. I like the look of the artillery shells. I don't like the sound of the artillery shells, and I've also been a victim of a few artillery shells that have tipped over.
It's the best campaign they've ever made.
So they're no longer fun. But I watch them from inside the garage, and I just hope that they don't come my direction, because they have before. Amanda says fountains.
Red War was good.
I need to make a shirt that says I'm just here for the sparklers. I like those big morning glory sparklers. So to finish my thought from earlier, so my hope is I can get my laser going soon. I just need to hook my computer up to it, update it, and then push the dang button because Ashley says she likes the big shows. I like to watch them if I'm far away, mainly because they're not as loud, and two, they're far away enough that if they do tip over, they won't be coming my direction. Okay. Oh, it does kind of look like watermelon colors, slightly. And I'm anxious to get my laser going because at ChalkCon last week, Chalk Couture announced that they are going to be offering digital files with many of their transfers that they will be offering with this new launch. So that means if you own like a Cricut, a Cameo, a Brother Scan and Cut, any other machine that takes SVGs, DXF files, EPS files, then you will be able to use those files to cut shapes that will work with the coordinating transfer. So like if this popsicle had coordinating digital files, then I could cut out the popsicle shapes. I could cut out the silhouette of the letters together. So that's exciting. I'm just going to dry these two. Amanda says she likes to stay back. She's the one yelling, back up, Terry, back up. Put it in reverse. So we've had one instance of a rocket going awry. The second incident was an artillery shell tipped over. It was green, and I know that because it went off about 5 feet from me, and all I saw was green. As I'm ripping off every fingernail, trying to get into the patio door. The third instance, it went off literally like, what, Jason, maybe 5-6 feet above Dane. He was laying prostrate on the garage, on the driveway, and literally just blew up all around him. So I was already not thrilled with fireworks, but after all 3 of those instances, I'm really not a big fan. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 of these. Oh, cutting my finger. It is cool, actually. I'm excited for the digital files. Just have to figure out how to work my machine. Okay. I moved everything, so now I have to figure out, I have to reorientate where all my supplies are. So let's cut these. Let's get some different scissors. Oh, stretch. Let's cut these popsicles out. Yeah, yikes. So I'm just going to kind of fussy cut or bubble cut around. I like to leave a little border. That way I don't have to worry about staying in the lines or on the line. Oops, kind of got a little. It's just a little easier for me to cut it that way. So there's one popsicle. This kind of reminds me of a watermelon. So you're probably thinking, okay, Robin, how are you going to add these to your letterboard? I learned, nothing in life, everything in life is hackable, well, for the most part. So designers have already figured out how to hack things. So you can glue these any shape you want. Like if you were doing a patriotic, then you could do stars. I think that's going to work. No, it's actually not really going to work. I actually need some foam squares. Where in my stash do I have foam squares? Or what can I use instead? Okay, so anyway, you can glue these directly onto these shapes, but you can also hot glue them, be it temporarily by putting down some painter's tape. I just have to figure out where I might have foam squares at. Let me rummage through a few drawers. Amanda says, I have some right here. Well, that's not going to help me. Let's see. We'll improvise. This isn't as thick as foam squares. We'll make it work. So I just have a command strip, adhesive strip, but we'll make it work. Okay. We need 2 per piece, or 2 per. Okay, so let's just make this work. So I've stuck this painter's tape down. I might actually, so if you weren't using foam squares and you were using something with some depth, you just add a little piece of hot glue on top of your tape, and then when you're done, you just pull the tape up, and the hot glue kind of comes with everything. So that's the hack. Just stick. But because of this letter board, because there's about 1/8 of an inch depth difference, you'll need some foam squares or something, or some scrap wood or something. Oh, that didn't work. This will though. So I'm using 2 little pieces. So then I think we can stick our, nope, that's still not enough, but you get the point. I need to get some real foam, but this makes it so that your watermelon or whatever you're using can slide in and out. It almost sounds like rain. I'm just going to stick this to the tape. It's going to be pretty temporary anyway. In fact, another thing that might work instead of foam tape is either some popsicle sticks, which would have been a better idea. So you could lay down a thick piece of painter's tape, glue your popsicle, and then glue your popsicle to the painter's tape, and then glue your shape to the popsicle stick. That would probably give you, or even a paint stick might give you better dimension. Jason said it's been thundering for about 15 minutes, so I can hear once I have the hot water heater and all the roof vents in here, I can hear pitter patter of rain. So let's put this one down here. All get some popsicle sticks because I think that'll work better. But this is the gist of the letterboard hack. So you can slide those in and out. So you can add little accessories. So since I make felt flowers, I can attach some felt flowers to these little letter tiles and slide different felt floral bundles according to the seasons and holidays. The little chockable 3-inch chockable chips with all the different seasonal mini icons would look really cute on those little wreaths. You could attach pictures of your kids, and it could be like you can put your last name and then like established 2018, and then you could put different pictures of your kiddos and your family all on the tiles and spread those around. That would be really cute. Lots of cute ideas. I will add the link to all of this in the descriptions after I'm done. Since I was kind of doing a little pop-up live, I didn't work on that beforehand, so my apologies. Ashley said she had someone ask if you had a package of chips available, and I don't. Do I? I think I have a package of black chips. So have I ordered the white ones? Let's check my. I have an open package of white, and I have 2 packages of black. And I have a bunch of tags, but yes, 1, 2, 4. I have a package of 8, so I don't have a full package of white, but I have 2 of black. Sorry, that was a scary image of me. And then I'm also going to be putting in an order, hopefully soon, so I can always add whatever anyone needs to my order. Let me check. I don't have any, because I don't know any of the promotional things. I can show you if I can find it. So, this will be nice. I can show you July's transfer. I don't know the colors yet. I won't know till tomorrow. I have to be honest, I am not thrilled with this month's Club Couture transfer. It is called Explore Your World. And I've said that about other transfers before, and I'm hoping that some of the designers, that I can see what they do with theirs, and I might get some inspiration, but it's called Explore Your World, and I'm sorry, it always turns it green. I'm assuming that's like the Taj Mahal. You've got Big Ben. I'm not for sure what that is. The Golden Gate Bridge. I think the White House. I don't know. I haven't paid enough attention. The Eiffel Tower. I think that's the Great Wall of China, the Statue of Liberty, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the windmills from the Netherlands. I'm not for sure what that is, and I'm not positive on that, but I think individually some of these would be really cute, like this one, of course, for 4th of July, you know, if someone loves Paris, and then, of course, the Explore Your World, but we'll have to see. I'll have to get some inspiration from. We'll see if there's some inspiration out there from other designers. Here's what it looks like when it's so I will know all of the promos and deals and chalk paste colors tomorrow when all of those get released. I'll be posting up some of the sneak peeks of some of the new product, the product guide for the upcoming launch, and the non-shoppable lookbook for right now. So I'll be posting that throughout the weekend and week. So just kind of be checking that out. And then I should be live Monday, even though I'm off. Maybe I'll pop on a few times. We'll just have to see. I'm just going to play it by ear. But yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you all come back on. I hope when I see you next, you'll still have all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. She says she'll let her person know how much for the black. Let's look. Oh, just had it. They are chips. They are $13 for the black. And they're 3 inches. They come in a package of 12. Mine are cracked open, but they are new. I mean, they have not been used. I've bought out so many former consultants that they're just old packages, and so they've split open. But they're new in package, basically. Okie doke. So have a great weekend. Be safe. If you're a fan of Danny Goki, do listen to he's got a new Brave EP on all streaming platforms it's called Brave. It has 2 patriotic songs that he wrote, and he covered Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA, which is one of my absolute favorite songs. And make sure you listen to it till the end because he kind of Danifies it, so it's really cool at the end. So go listen to all 3 of those songs. I'm going to be playing them on loop all weekend because I love America. So have a great weekend. I will see you, if not this weekend, then definitely Monday, a regular schedule. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening as I showed you some of the new products, showed you a hack, and I definitely showed you how to redesign when you mess up. So there's that. Designers do mess up too. So I will see you back on Monday. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.